Well, yes, we have seen lots of happenings happen at around commodities as well, especially crude prices. Let's get them on your screens. And we have seen a very sharp decline happen on that one. From last week's $100 a barrel, we've seen a decline below $83 a barrel as well today. At this point in time, some recovery happening and holding above $85 a barrel for crude prices. Brent also has seen a comeback from 105 on the lower side. Let's also get in the guests then, and we are joined by Vandana Bharti from SMC Comtrade from Delhi. Vandana, hi, welcome to the show. Let's start with the crude prices first, and the decline has been around 11% in this week itself. How are you looking at crude prices before the week closes?
Manisha, we are at a time getting all negative news from around the world, whether it is US, it is European Union or it is China. So major thing is that this time recovery was led by Asian countries, and now we are getting negative news from China. At a time we got some negative news from US, and then yesterday, yes, of course, it was a statement of Mr. Trichet which gave a bearish sentiment to this complex. And yes, right now crude wiped out all its yearly gain. So we are actually bearish on crude, and we are expecting $2 to $3 decline in the prices of crude oil because it has breached the major support. And yes, only the relief is that dollar index is trading near its resistance of 75.5, and from there it is trying to move back. So that is a good thing for crude oil, and we are expecting that now it should move in a range of around $87 to below side of $82 to $83. So this should be the range for crude oil in NYMEX. For MCX, I'm expecting the downside of 3,700 in crude oil, and upper side it should be of 4,000.
Vandana, how about the gold prices? Because while we did see some profit taking in them as well, but they seem to be really holding. The safe haven buying still continues, looking at the financial concerns globally at $1,660 an ounce in the international markets and holding above 24,000 in the Indian markets. What's your view on them?
Yeah, we haven't seen any significant move yesterday in gold prices, though silver saw a huge downside. Yes, it should stay in a range for the time being, and I'm expecting that any dip of like 23,800 to 23,700 should be a very good level for buy in gold, and I'm expecting an upper side in gold. And for buy side, my target is of around 24,550 for October contract. My second target is of 24,700. In COMEX, I'm expecting the level of $1,700 this time for gold, because continuously we are getting negative news from US economy, European Union, and of course China. So these are ultimately giving bearish indication to the gold prices, and moreover festival season already knocked the door. Sure. So at higher price Asian countries may go for some buy, and central banks of South Korea and other central banks, they are already in action.
Very quickly, Vandana, last word on the base metal prices as well. How would you want to trade a nickel or aluminum at these current levels?
For intraday, I'm expecting a rebound in evening trading session because non-farm payroll is scheduled today from US, and I'm expecting positive outcome from this data. So I should go for buy in aluminum at the level of 109.5 for the target of 111. Sure. Yes, stop loss is very crucial right now, so keep the stop loss of 108.75.